of setup is like, it's not right. It's not what we usually do, but it's fine. We've got to make do.
Yeah.
All right. Hi everyone.
Hello.
Hi. It's been a while.
Yeah, we haven't filmed in it.
It's been a little while.
Because we did a little vlog last time, which was fun.
Yeah, go watch it. It was so much fun. And if you want more stuff like that, please let us know. It was hard to remember to film.
Yeah.
But we got there in the end.
Yeah. But we're here today to talk about something really freaking exciting.
Yeah.
So this bad boy just came out.
In our own league, Liz Tomforde, a Windy City spin-off. This might be, I say this about every book that comes out, but like my most anticipated read of the year.
Yeah,
like,
this was one of my most anticipated reads of the year.
Like I was so excited that I've been in a reading slump for months. I read this shit in 3 days. I have not read this quick in a hot minute. Yeah. I finished it and I was like, whoa.
Who was she? She's
groundbreaking. Like, am I back? I
just
loved it.
I didn't realize how much I missed the Windy City series. Like, I'm constantly recommending it to people. I'm like, it's so good. Like, I should read it. And I didn't realize, how much I actually missed it until I got, like, a couple chapters in. And Kai and Miller and Isaiah and Kennedy are all there. And I was just like, oh.
Yeah.
Fuck. Like, I feel at home. I feel at peace.
Yeah.
And I just knew from the literal first chapter that this was going to be the most biased review of all time.
No, genuinely.
Because how could you not love it?
No, because when I reread The Right Move earlier this year, or like end of last year, and I had this moment where I was like, I've been telling everyone about this series. Is it that good? Like I was having that little that second guessing myself where I was like, was I just in a whirlwind? No, it is that good. It is that good. I reread The Right Move and I was like, 5 stars. Like it's genuinely the best. It's just so good, and so being able to like go back and revisit it, but like not
so exciting.
Like in such a different way as it being a spin-off. Like we're following Monty, who is the field manager for the Windy City Warriors, and Reese Remington, who has just taken over as the owner of the Windy City Warriors, and she's the first female major league sports owner. And they are. There's tension. There is tension. It's forbidden. They shouldn't be together. She's the new manager. She's got enough spotlight on her being a woman in a male-dominated field as it is. And Monty is just the man. He doesn't want to take that away from her. He doesn't want to put her in that position, but they just can't help it. She's his boss as well. Hot. Love women in power. Yeah. It was giving me, I just had this like realization, because I'm rereading Caught Up at the moment, that like father, like daughter, of them getting themselves into slightly inappropriate relationships with people that technically are their boss. Yeah. Like, I'm sorry, no wonder Miller ended up the way that she did. But
Miller's banter in this book was insane.
Amazing. And the absolute bombshell that she dropped at the party. Yeah. I
got so emotional.
I actually had tears in my eyes. I was like, oh my god.
Same, I got really emotional. The way that Reese handled that as well. Like,
I just genuinely, I had to bite my tongue to not cry. I was like, I just feel like I loved the way that their story ended, and I loved how it all wrapped up, and I also loved the fact that Liz doesn't really go down the very like cliche epilogues of proposal,
we got married,
epilogues of baby,
and had babies.
I love that we kind of got it in this like a different context.
It's mature.
A very mature kind of way, and how it was more about seeing Monty's reaction to it and the love that he has for Miller, and Reese being able to see that as well, and seeing like the fatherly relationship that he has. I just really loved it. I felt like it was a really like delicious way to be like, Kai and Miller are growing their family, but it's actually, this moment's more about Monty and Miller and their relationship, and Reese being part of that moment, because she felt so guilty about it. She was like, I shouldn't have been there, like it wasn't for me, and he was like,
that was a pivotal moment. He was like, no, like, you are part of this family.
Yeah.
Like, you should be there.
Absolutely. And because Miller was the one that told him, like, you need to have your person. I want you to bring Reese to the party because you deserve to have your person. And he did exactly that. And then she was there for that moment. And I just...
makes me giddy.
They're like grandparents. Yeah. I love it.
It was so good.
I love it. What was your, like, overall feelings about the book? Like, if you were
I really only had one criticism.
And that was?
Out of the whole book. The one criticism is, as a Windy City spin-off, I wish we got everyone just once. I just wish, in the original Windy City series, their, like, family dinners with all the original 10 are, like, quite a big part of everyone's books. Mm-hmm. And so we got so much Kai and Miller, who are, like, my faves. So I really was, like, not too phased, but I was kind of like, oh, as a Windy City spin-off, mm-hmm. I wish we had a moment with that, like, core 10 original.
Especially because Monty's been to the dinners before. Like, we know through Kai and Miller's stories, and also Isaiah and Kennedy's, that Monty's come to the dinners before and he's been there. So I do agree. Yeah. I only had one little critique, and I was talking to one of my friends about it, that I feel like, especially in those middle 3 books, The Right Move, Caught Up, Play Along, there's just this groundbreaking moment where, like, you genuinely just like, oh my gosh, this is 5 stars.
Flow state.
Liz was like, you lock the fuck in and you're just like, oh my god, this is everything. So when Ryan learns sign language for Indy's parents, when Max says mama to Miller, because she's about to leave and he says mama, and then in Play Along when Kennedy runs through the rain to check in on Isaiah because it's quite triggering and traumatizing for him. Those moments I was like, oh my god, 5 stars, we had lock this shit down. Like this is there just wasn't that for me.
I agree. And
I don't think it took away that much from the book, but I think I was waiting for that, like, oh my gosh, right, I get, like, I'm lock the fuck in kind of moment.
Do you not think maybe it's a maturity of them being old? Not that those things are immature, mm-hmm. but maybe them being older, but then also maybe that moment was at the very end when Reese had it all figured out, didn't clue anyone in, and she fired everyone, essentially. Yeah. That was definitely, like, a fucking move, a power move.
Yes, for sure.
And a move of, like, I love you, and this is, like, I've got this. Like, you sit down. Loved that scene, by the way.
I did really love it. I was think,
like, yes, go on.
Like, I just, the feeling that I got when I was reading it, like, when I read that moment, I was like, yep, clock it, she's a bad bitch, I love her, mm-hmm. like, you know, power move, women in male-dominated fields, slay. Mm-hmm. But I wasn't, as I was reading it, going, oh my gosh, like, my heart is just yearning. Yeah. But it's not a huge deal for me. Yeah. Like, it was just like, okay, I don't think I could give it a 5 star because I didn't get that kind of feeling. Mm-hmm. But I do agree, really mature type of romance. Yeah. Where they are 2 adults, their communication.
Yeah, crystal clear.
Oh my god. I was waiting for so many moments to just be like, just fucking talk to each other. Just look at each other in the eye and talk to each other. But then they do it and I was like, oh, that's right, you guys are like adults.
Yeah, you're old.
You guys are experienced, you know? Yeah. And I really, really loved that we just got this, like, crystal clear communication with one another where Monty was like, this is where I'm at, and Reese is like, cool, this is where I'm at. Like, and at no point did we ever go down the route of miscommunication. Their relationship troubles were purely centered around their circumstances. Yeah.
And their careers and the media and all of that. And
I really loved that Monty never took that away from Reese. Mm-hmm. I just loved that he was a little bit submissive to her. Yeah. He was just like, she's on that fucking pedestal, she looks hot, she's curvy, she's fit, I love her, let her slay. And I just really loved that. I loved it. He was like, he just genuinely admired the power that she had.
Yeah, and he didn't want to take any of the credit for it. Like, in all the press meetings, he was like, nah, like, that's Reese. That's all Reese.
Yeah, like, and when they were talking about the trade, and he was like, no, she discovered him. Like, this is all her work. And I just really loved it. Yeah. Like, that just made me feel so giddy. I was like, oh my god, he's so proud of her.
I know. There's one other thing we need to talk about with Monty. Mm-hmm. What the hell? I was gagged by this. How old is he? 45? Mm-hmm.
It's been a long time since I read a book, and I've actually felt the carnal urge to go, "Ooh, daddy."
Oh, quite literally, I was like, I'm sorry, sir, like, what? Like, this man, I have so many highlights. I was blushing, I was giggling, I was squirming around. Like,
I felt giddy.
Yeah.
I felt like
I was like
a little girl.
Kid in a candy shop. I was like, yes.
Yes.
Give me more. Like,
Easily her spiciest book.
Do you reckon?
I think so. She
I
went
reckon
gun-ho with it.
Filthiest.
Okay, yeah.
But I wouldn't say, I feel like there's more, I wouldn't say spiciest, but maybe like
filthiest. Okay, all right. Because now that I think about it, there's probably only like 3.
There's not a lot of sex scenes.
Maybe 4,
Yeah.
but they are filthy. Like,
But, yeah.
like Liz went pen to paper and just wrote pure filth.
Yeah.
She was flow state. I know that she was writing those scenes and was like, oh yeah,
Yeah. And again, just 2 adults who knew how to have a good time.
Yes,
Like,
and
they
he
just
worshipped her. I was thinking about this the other day as well, and obviously, like, I think most people can collectively agree that Mile High is the weakest book of the series. And when I read the book, my major criticism of it was the fact that Stevie's personality was kind of reduced down to her being plus sized and the struggles that come with being plus sized, which representation matters, but it felt like she was stripped of her identity outside of that. I liked Stevie so much more in the other books because she had a personality and she had some character to her. I loved so much that Reese was a curvy, plus-sized woman. Yeah. And yet whenever it was mentioned throughout the book, it was with praise. It was like, it was Monty going, she has got the most full curves. She's stunning. She's dressed to the nines. Like, it was full of worship and praise. And I think the fact that Reese never, throughout the book,
we
spoke
never
about
had
her body.
Like, we never had a moment
negativity.
from Reese being like negative on herself.
Yeah.
And
I
like
think
dwelling on what she looked like. And that was great.
I think that's where plus size representation matters, because yes, obviously it's important to talk about the struggles that come with that and the insecurity that some people will have with that, but I also think equally as important is to have women who are plus sized and are confident as it, because that is where you look to them and you go, well, they love their body, they are proud of their body, they're proud of how they look.
Not even a question in their mind. Like,
I really, really loved it that we got a proud, confident, plus-size woman throughout the book who was just only spoken about with the highest of praise, and I just thought it was really, really beautiful. And I think it repaired some of the guilt that I felt for Stevie and her story, where like I felt like she was a little bit let down because she was reduced down to just that. Yeah. So
that makes sense.
Yeah. But I
really thought it was a fantastic read. You rated it 4.75.
4.75.
Yeah. I'm very generous with my rankings. Like, I'd happily call that a 5-star read. Yeah. I would happily... A 5-star read to me is something I could happily, like, pick up and, like, read again. Yeah. And just have no issues. Like, I know I'm in for a good time. I'm going to enjoy it. Yeah. It's going to be fun. Yeah. And mine was only a 4.75 because I just wanted that, like, that big moment that I was just like, oh, yep, we've carried across the line. Like, we're there. Yeah. So that's kind of just how I felt about it. But I think as a final revisit to the series, it was very, very well done. Oh, yeah. I felt like there was a lot of risk in revisiting the series for Monty's character, and I think that she did a fantastic job. Yeah, I think so too. I have an idea.
Yeah?
I'm going to close my eyes. Mm-hmm. I want you to stack the books in my hands in order of, like, favourite at the top.
My favourite?
Yeah. Okay. Like, including In Her Own League. Like, if we're ranking the Windy City series with this included, the 6 books, stack them up.
Alright. By the way, I just want to clarify, on my Goodreads, my ratings are very inaccurate, okay? I've come to that realisation now. I rated it Caught Up 4 stars, I'm pretty sure. And I'm currently rereading.
I'm happy to report it was a 5-star from me.
Yeah. Like, no,
I'm pretty sure The Right Move and Caught Up are both 5 stars.
Yeah, I think I need to change them. You might need to bring the hands closer together. That's better. Ooh.
I know what's on the bottom.
Ooh. I feel bad.
I'm scared.
I'm like panicked.
I'm nervous.
feel like my heart's racing a little bit. Ooh. I don't feel right about this. I just want to clarify.
No, just put them on.
I feel like it's not right.
I'm so intrigued. I'm trying to think of what I'm going to do and I don't know.
None of this feels right.
Oh my god, you're scaring me.
Okay, I think I've done...
Am I ready?
Yeah? I think.
Really?
I think.
Okay.
This is what I mean, though. I don't actually... These three especially, I don't actually think I can, like, reasonably rank them. I mean, even these four. Like, I would put them all... If I could put them all in a line, I'd just put them all together.
Okay, close your eyes.
Okay.
Wait, I think you're going to be surprised. Wow, okay.
Look, as long as Ryan Shea's not at the bottom, I don't really care. But also, he can be at the bottom for you, because he's mine anyway.
Yeah.
I also think you'd find if you went back on my Goodreads, when I rewind it back, I did put, like, a ranking, and I've probably, like, done something completely different to that as well.
Okay. Yeah.
You didn't, like, play along that
I
much?
liked Play Along, but I liked the others more.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. I still think I gave it a 5-star though.
Yeah.
Very
valid. Very valid.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, like,
Expected.
I was just saying to Charlie before we hit record, like, I actually genuinely, like, this will go down as one of my favourite reads of all time.
That's so bad. I'm rereading it right now, and honestly, like, going back, as I said, when I first read it, I think I gave it 4 stars, but I did come off the back of this, and I was like, this is a 5-star masterpiece, and no one can pry this from my dead fucking hands.
Yeah.
So I think I was being a bit critical, but rereading it, I'm just, like, floored by it. I
don't know what it is, and we've had this conversation before. I think it was in our Book Boyfriends video. I personally do not want children of my own. I foam at the mouth for a single dad. I don't know why. Well, I do know why.
think we know why.
It's my absolute, like, it's daddy issues, 1000%. But this Miller, Kai, Max.
I've got to be honest, rereading it, I think Miller carries the book on her back. I think that because
she's an amazing character.
Her wit, her banter, her personality, people bounce off of her.
Yeah.
Like, I think Kai is so good because Miller is hilarious and she's so, like, filterless. She's so confident that, like, people feed off of it. And I literally, as I'm reading the book, I'm like, I can feel...
She makes you feel comfortable.
She really does. And I think that also shows with how much Max likes her from the get-go.
Yeah.
And Kai's like, why does he like her so much?
But then also, like, in her own league, when she's on the page, like, with Reese, who's, like, the newcomer to the group, she makes Reese comfortable. Like, it's not even a question of, like, you know, it's just like, oh, hey, like, you're here. Like, she's joking with her. Like, they've been friends for years. Like, Miller is just that girl.
So I just went past, I say that I think I read the chapter the day before, yesterday, but she boards the plane and Kennedy's there, and she's the only other woman on the plane, and she literally stops, introduces herself, and is like, we're going to go for drinks, and we're going to be best friends. And Kennedy's just like, oh, okay.
Yeah.
And Miller's like just strutting her way down the bloody center aisle of the plane. And that, I think that just really sums up her character, that she's everyone's person. She's the type of person that I think you'd meet, and you'd meet her drunk in a club bathroom, and she'd be like, oh my god, your outfit is hot, I love you, you're gorgeous, we need to go for drinks tomorrow morning, we need to go for brekkie, like, are you free for coffee? She'd exchange numbers with you, and, like, that's the type of person I feel like she would be.
I agree.
Like, you'd meet her through a friend, and then automatically you guys are best friends. And you're just like, how did this happen? She's just that, she's that girl.
And then Kai is, like, just the most stable, secure, handsome, beautiful, loving, doting,
sexy,
amazing,
massive,
hot as fuck, glasses wearing.
The thigh tattoo, I forgot that he had that. And she mentioned the ink peeking underneath his shorts, and I pants fell off.
Yeah. It's giving when Harry Styles got a thigh tattoo.
Oh!
Way back when, and we all were like, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it does it for me.
I have a big buzzing question. Would you say that the Windy City series is the best sports romance series written to date?
Yeah. I'm sorry.
Like, the fact that I feel ill ranking really any of these books.
I agree with
above
you.
each
Like,
other.
these three, for me, are like...
Yeah.
It's like 1, 2, 3, 4.
Like, even Mile High, though, like, I just think if Liz was writing it now with the experience that she's got, she'd write it very differently.
Yeah.
And I think I still have a soft spot for Mile High because, you know, everything's got to start somewhere.
I think as well, especially, I wasn't convinced on Xander's from Mile High. I didn't really have a problem with Stevie. It was more Xander's. He proves himself. Like, throughout this series, I'm like, why do I like Xander?
Right? He pops up and I'm like,
oh,
oh, you're
back.
funny.
I was like, okay.
I was like, oh, you're funny.
I was like, wait.
I kind of like you.
Why did I, like, not really like you at the start? Yeah. So, like, and that to me is the fact that this man look, there really is nothing wrong with him. We were just being judgy. The fact that his book is first, and then we've got 4 other books in the series. By the end, by rewind it back, you're like, oh, I'm like, this man's great.
Yeah.
And it's not even his own book.
Yeah.
But there's so much character development throughout everyone's book for all of them.
I think if I were to reread Mile High now, I think I'd feel very differently about it. I think I'd go in it with a different lens. But when you're just entering into... Because I remember I told you to read it and you're like, I don't think I want to finish the series after you read Mile High.
I read Mile High.
And I was like, just tough it out.
I didn't pick up the right move for, like, months.
Yeah.
Months.
Yeah.
And then I read the right move and I was like, fuck! What have I been missing? And then I read every single one, bar Rewind It Back, that hadn't been released yet.
But I think as far as consistency goes, it is easily the most consistently high quality sports romance series. I feel like if I were to go look at my bookshelf right now, all the other sports romances that I have, there is 1 or maybe 2 books that I go, didn't meet the mark. Do you think that's also the fact that it's not just hockey? It's not just baseball. It's not just basketball. Yeah. It's a mix. So everything's fresh. Yeah. And fun. Like, we go hockey, basketball, we got 2 baseballs in a row. Back to hockey.
Then we go back to hockey, and then in our own league is baseball.
Again. Yeah.
But I think that also just adds so much to it in, like, the freshness and all of that. I think it really works well in this series.
And new faces as well, rather than, like, when we've got this hockey series, obviously you're seeing the same team every single time, which is fine, and it can be done really well. But I liked the fact that we would get these new faces, these new characters, these new people to kind of pay attention to that were not main characters, but off to the side. But it definitely brings a freshness. I also think because they are older, they're like all kind of like mid to late 20s, early 30s, there's maturity there. And I really, really loved reading about adults in adult relationships, and I also loved the found family element, and I think that is the star of the show.
1000%.
Like, I think that's what carries the series on its back, is the fact that we see, I mean, when we start Right Move, the only connection that exists is Stevie and Indy work together and they're friends. That's it. Oh, and Ryan's her brother. And Ryan's her brother.
Yeah.
But as far as like a group unit, it's not there, and it sort of builds and it builds and it builds, and we like
with the characters.
Yeah.
And I haven't read something that I truly feel so holy as a family. Like I'm like I'm home.
Like in Rewind It Back when they were all going for like dinner at like they were having their group dinners and
Rio
stuff.
Like finally had someone to bring. Like it's just every moment. Everyone's moments were celebrated together. Yeah. And I loved that.
Yeah. And I also loved that as the books went on, we weren't forgetting about the characters that we'd already experienced. Like, and it really shows in Our Own League, where we still get that moment of Miller being pregnant and sharing that, is that, like, we never leave the characters behind and just be like, okay, well, their story's done, like, we're done now. Yeah. We still are, like, carried on that journey
Yeah.
with them, and I think that's a really, really special moment. Like in Caught Up at the moment, we've got Stevie's pregnant and Stevie's had her son and Indy's pregnant or something like that. There's something like that going on. I can't remember the exact specificities of it.
Yeah.
But again, like you're still seeing their relationships blossom
Yeah.
and blossom and
Yeah.
blossom without dragging their story out.
Yeah.
And it's very well done.
Yes.
So I would say it's the best sports romance series.
I agree.
And I think you should go pick it up if you haven't already.
If you haven't, you are seriously missing out.
Yeah.
Like
Big time missing out.
I feel sorry for you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Go pick it up.
Yeah.
Like this is a PSA. Urgent,
Yes.
immediate, emergency sort of thing.
And in
Go pick
Australia, you can finally get it. It's restocked. It's been designed
Printed, yeah.
in like all major bookstores, Big W.
Yeah.
Kmart,
There's literally
stuff
no
like that.
excuse, is
It's
what we're saying.
$49 for the box set.
Yeah.
So
There's no excuse. Go pick it up.
yeah, you really will not regret it.
Yeah. And I'm so excited for her next series.
So excited!
Really, really, really
Yeah.
excited. It's set in California.
Coming out end of this year, I think.
End of this year, I
yes,
think.
around September. I think
Something
she
like
said.
that. Set in California, 4 brothers, I think, or it's like 4
Yeah.
siblings. I'm so excited.
I mean, I'm so sad to like leave this behind, but I'm so if it's I've got faith in Liz.
Absolutely. I think that if she can bring this level of consistency to a new series and a new world and new characters, I'll be well chuffed.
Alrighty, guys.
Thank you so much for watching.
Thank you for listening to us.
Yeah. Please comment down below your ranking of the Windy City series,
Yes.
including
Would love
Inner
to
Own
know.
League. Would
Yeah.
love to see where it
As a
sits
whole.
on your list.
Mhm.
And
Adios.
adios. Love you guys.
Bye.